Okay, we're doing this quick. So, I'm actually recording a bigger thing. I'm reacting to the entire video, but I just want to make also a quick little side note because I wanted to talk about this for a long time, but I haven't really been able to because we didn't really have much information from the guy himself, right? And I wanted more information from Coffee before talking about it. So, about 3 weeks ago, Logan Paul started suing Coffeezilla. I started seeing videos showing up. Some people went through the actual legal papers. Legal Eagle, I think, did a video on it. I think it was Legal Eagle anyway. Let's take a gander. Legal Eagle. I think it was Legal Eagle. Was it? Yes. Logan Paul sued Coffeezilla. It's crap. It was also interviewing the lawyer of Coffeezilla's. If you want to go watch that one, you can. It's actually a pretty decent video. It's a good video. Let's not get it wrong. So I don't know why. Like, I'm usually in the other corner here. I don't know why I felt like being there. There we go. Now I feel at home. This is my corner. Anyway, so first things first, and overall, Coffeezilla now, it was yesterday, but it was basically about 5 hours ago, give or take, released a video. Logan Paul sued me. He's being, as I said, he's being sued by Logan Paul. As we all know, Logan Paul, general scumbag. The entire Paul family is a bunch of assholes. Actually, I don't know about the entire Paul family, but the two brothers that we mainly see, assholes, and I don't understand why they have as big of a following as they do anymore. They really just Jake talks shits in the ring, and Logan Paul looks friendly on a Prime bottle. That's all they do, really. But anyway, that's the way it is now. So the lawsuit is going on. To overall points, I'm going to react to the entire video here in a moment. But yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. The lawsuit itself doesn't look good, I don't think. Now, again, I should say this. The reason I didn't go over the legal paper itself is I don't have very big understanding over US law. I know some of Swedish law, because that's where I'm based, that's where I live. But unlike what my cap here has as an American flag, I don't actually know that much of the US court system, besides overall general things. But I wouldn't be able to, I think, go through a legal paper and kind of get myself into that setting. I know that money wins. I know that generally if you have money, you can keep going and keep dragging out a procedure, which is probably what's going to happen here, right? Coffeezilla himself says in the video that there's more than likely going to be a situation where this is just to silence him because he's currently doing an investigation on another company. Logan Paul is also actually fighting legal lawsuit against some of the people for Cryptozilla, which was the main thing that Coffeezilla investigated back in the day. But he's not being sued for that, guys. He's being sued for 2 videos that is basically calling him out for not paying back. That's basically what's happening here. So it's not even over the main. Obviously, it's a defamation lawsuit of character, blah, blah, blah. You made me look bad. Bullshit is what it is. But basically, it's over the 2 videos and a tweet, right? Again, if you want to watch the whole thing, you can do that. But beyond that, it seems like mostly it's Logan Paul finally trying to take revenge for what Coffeezilla said and did back in the made controversy with Cryptozilla. And technically, it's not the first time that Coffeezilla has actually called out Logan Paul for crypto stuff. He did it before as well with, I think it was Dink Doink. Dink Doink? I think it was. He made a video about that. So I think Logan Paul overall has just so much hatred or dislike or disdain towards Coffeezilla at this point. He was looking for a reason to sue him. We know he wanted to sue Coffeezilla back in the day, but as soon as he saw the reaction of internet and probably spoke with lawyers about it, he realized that it's not a good thing to do so. Like, he's not going to win that. Now, I actually did look up the anyway. As I said, there's basically 5 lawyers on the case. The lawyer names are in there. I actually looked up the lawyer names. All of them look like very heavy lawyers. Like, they seem to have heavy credential and are very basically decorated for their job. One of them has worked under the Supreme Court of Texas or something like that. So basically put it, high-end lawyers, people you have to pay a lot of money to get and have under you for per hour. And let's not lie, Logan Paul is rich as fuck. He has the money to actually pay these people. And that's, sadly, it's going to be the case, which is kind of what I want to make a quick video first to say it. If you want to go and support Coffeezilla, as we have done many times here on like the internet overall, we see someone getting attacked for a lawsuit that doesn't make sense. They are the big guy, they are the rich guy trying to hit down on the little guy that isn't as rich. And even more so someone like Coffeezilla, who literally only tries to help people by exposing scams, and even had a good eye for Logan for a while, because it seems like Logan tried to do the right thing when he really didn't, when he has never really done. He is still that kid in the forest. All those years back, I think he's still that kid. He's just richer now and looks older. I don't think much had changed. And let's be completely fair, he has the money to back it. Prime, which is, I think, this major source right now for money, is over $1 billion in revenue. I don't know if it's revenue or in sales or value, market value, I think it is, which was confirmed by KSI not too long ago. Imagine that you have a man-child, a big giant fucking man-child, ahead of $1 million business, $1 billion business now, and he can just spend that money to throw at lawyers to silence anyone trying to go for him or even trying to talk about him. That's problematic. Very, very problematic. And again, it happened before on the internet, when someone who believes himself to be in the right, who believes himself to be rich enough to pay people off, comes and attacks someone. It happens with Ethan Klein back in the day. Now, obviously, Ethan, hate him or love him, a lot of people hate him, a lot of people still like him. But back in the day, his lawsuit against, I don't remember who it was a legitimate one that we supported for a very noble reason, because it was a lawsuit that was trying to exploit and silence critics, right? And it's been done before, and it's kept being done by different people trying to silence people with money, because they have some little more money or a little less money, and then they believe, because I'm going to do this. And as I said, Coffeezilla mentions in this video specifically that probably Logan is not trying to win. He's not trying to win. He's trying to prolong this process and starve Coffee out. And he might succeed with that, because let's be completely fair, and he says it as well, no matter his $10 million studio, Logan Paul is richer than Coffeezilla is. Now, it might not look good for him if he starts actively going and trying to basically bankrupt Coffeezilla, right? It might not look good on the internet, but let's be completely fair, he doesn't have to care about what the internet thinks anymore. He's not cancelled after the forest. He has done major crypto scams over the time. He has done big scams, not just within crypto, within whatever the new thing he's doing. Coffeezilla thinks that the main reason that the lawsuit came now is because he's investigating another company that Logan Paul is a partner of, and that is basically doing multi-layer fraud. It's been approached by, I think it was Canadian government, their equivalent of the SEC, that they are doing some very shady business. We shouldn't be surprised about that. Let's be completely fair. Nothing surprised me with the Paul brothers anymore. If someone tomorrow came out and said that they did X, Y, and Z bad stuff, I would just like, that's a fucking Paul brother. That's a Paul brother. That's what they do. They don't do good shit. They never did good shit back in the day. Like during their Vine days, during their TikTok days, wherever the fuck they come from. They have never really done anything other than trying to grow themselves and put themselves on top. And, you know, in one way, I guess that's fair game. That's fair business, right? If you try and do that too many times, sooner or later, you're not going to have a good reputation. And why it's so fucking funny in a way that he's now doing a defamation lawsuit to saying that Coffeezilla hurt his reputation when he really didn't have one to begin with. Even less so within the crypto space, where he is a known crypto dumper and all of that. Like, I don't know too much about crypto myself, but I know that he has done rug pulls and other things within that space. That's what he's known for. Is that you don't have a good reputation within the space because you were already doing shady shit before the major investigation came out. You don't think you're gonna now be able to attack Coffeezilla for I don't remember exactly which tweet it was, but I think it was that's basically saying that Logan Paul haven't paid back, you know, the people that he scammed during the egg crypto thing. Jeez, I should stop making videos in the middle of the night. Fucking my brain is completely out of it. But either way, the main thing I want to get away from this is that we need to support Coffeezilla in this. It's important for us to once again to take a stand against the big evil, which is basically why we believe that he's now throwing around lawsuits left and right to anyone because he knows that he's rich and he can pay it, right? And that's the problem in the US, because if you sue someone, then you're kind of in a problem. Anyway, so basically, if you want to support Coffeezilla, there's two ways of doing it. I think I left that point out earlier. It is by buying his merch. Obviously, you can watch the video. YouTube revenue might not be high, but it's something. And let's see. So you can watch the video itself. You can sign up to his Patreon, Coffeezilla. You know, on Patreon here, and join there. It will help him, right? And then you can buy a t-shirt from him here, any of these, which is based on basically this. It's open to, I don't remember how long he said was going to have it open, but not very long. So personally, I like the red one. I actually like the cat one a lot. It's a thank you, I'm suing. I like that one. But it obviously related to basically the meme that is set here by Logan. I actually personally wish he added sweatshirts or something like that. I think I personally like sweatshirts more than t-shirts, or well, shirts itself. But sweatshirt would have been nice. But either way, I'm gonna buy one. Probably a cat. I like the cat one. Yeah. So if you want to support, there's where you go. It's a pretty good thing to do, just to stand up. Things, you know. Donations always help. I'm actually surprised that he didn't do crowdfunding for this. I'm surprised that he didn't do a, where is it? GoFundMe. I'm surprised he didn't do a GoFundMe for this. I think, here's the thing. GoFundMes obviously has a lot of bad rep because of people doing scams there, people getting money for no reason whatsoever. There's the controversy with Coffezilla, or whatever the fuck that person was called, basically stealing money and not using it for the right purposes, right? But I think in this scenario, it's also good because it shows, you know, in the donation on who donates, how much, if you want that to be shown. It shows that people are willing to stand up against something like this and that the internet chooses sides, right? And I think Logan, to some degree, still cares about that. Not much, but to some degree. Because otherwise he would have sued Coffeezilla for the original thing until he noticed the backlash. I think he would have sued it back then, even if the case was shit, because it clearly didn't matter here. So, I think personally, like, it might still come to it that he's going to need help monetarily. And if that's, I would say, a crowd, like... Again, a GoFundMe would not be the worst, just to kind of show that he has people behind him, that he's willing and able to fight Logan Paul. And I hope it goes, you know, the entire way. I know damn well that lawsuits are expensive, which is usually why money wins. And that if you're rich enough, you can drag out a trial to a very long point. But yeah, I hope Steven wins. I hope that he comes out top of this, and I'm gonna keep an eye on this. I'm gonna react to the, I think at least I'm gonna react to the main video. And there's probably gonna be more information coming out in the coming days. I'm gonna be following that. But let's be completely fair, because it is a lawsuit that's ongoing. He probably can't say too much. Logan Paul obviously probably not even gonna comment on any of this. Because he's a scammer, and he's nothing better than any other terrible person really out on the internet. So yeah, so I want to make a quick video about that. Expect another video on this at some point. Yeah, thank you everyone. Stop. And honestly, again, go support Coffeezilla and fuck Logan. fuck him right. That sounded bad. Honestly, just screw the man. That he's still on the internet after the video of the fucking forest, I don't understand. I really generally don't understand it. How some people are uncancelable, or even not even a question about cancel. It's just a question about human decency. Logan Paul is beyond that, and he has never improved. He's never going to improve because he doesn't have to improve, because he noticed that no one's going to hold him fully accountable after half a year, after a couple of months. People will forget, forgive, and buy shares in Prime because it sells. Honestly, I think I said this before, like KSI is a very big influence on me. I think he's a great guy. I like a lot of his content. Obviously he has done scams in the past as well. Coffeezilla did explain that, but let's be completely, I like KSI in that sense. I think the Sideman stuff is really funny. But overall, I think he's done a major mistake. Like, he's probably like gotten so much money out of Logan, and that's why he's never going to really try and distance himself or remove himself from this situation. But I really don't like that a guy like him, who has prided himself on integrity, now is working with Logan Paul. It really bugs me. But each their own. I can't really say much. He has not really been involved in this too much, just a little bit earlier. But overall, I think he stayed out of it for the right reasons. But yeah, that's just it. Anyway, sorry, tangent. I wasn't supposed to talk about that, but honestly, again, yeah. Anyway, right. So I'll see you guys later, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.